Do you guys agree with Coach Fitz's assessment that that was kind of a disappointing or unimpressive performance from the team?
Of course, we're trying to be great. We're not trying to be average. It was a great team win, but we're not satisfied, so we got to move forward trying to be great. That's the main focus.
I think the disappointing part is that after watching the film, the things that we did wrong were like the littlest things, especially on the offensive line. Everything we did wrong, we can fix. And Coach Cush, our position coach, we fix those things, no one will beat us, and we'll run every team out of the house. So it's just those little things. We fix those, we can be unstoppable.
When he talked to you guys this morning, he was pretty, negative or critical about. He said it was an average performance. When he talked to you, what was his message to you? Was it as harsh, as pointed?
Yes, it was. It's we don't beat around the bush here. For us on the offensive line, Coach Cushing and Coach Fitz said it's not good enough. So whatever it was, whether it was missing assignments or just not blocking your guy in a one-on-one situation, it was not good enough. We found a way to get the win, which that's the most important thing. But we need to improve if we're gonna do what we want to do this year, which is go undefeated, win the Big Ten championship.
Oh yeah, same thing. It goes back to just we don't want to be average. It was a great team win. And we made big plays and everything. But in order to win a Big Ten championship, we have to play better as a team.
Shane, when Brad went out with the injury, how does that throw your rhythm off as a unit, or does it at all?
Honestly, it really didn't. Just because all through camp, all through spring ball, we were rolling with multiple guys. Ian Park played center all through spring ball for us, a lot in camp. So it's really, I think what a good thing for us is that what we got into is it doesn't really matter who's playing next to us. It's who's playing next to me. So I'm playing right guard. It could be Ian. It could be Brad. It could be Eric Olson at right tackle. It could be Blake Hance. It could be Adam DePietro. It doesn't really matter for me because I trust those guys and I know they're going to do their job so that I can do my job.
And you played tackle up until this year, right?
Yes.
Do you feel totally comfortable at right guard now?
I actually really enjoy playing right guard. And obviously I just switched over from tackle to guard. This spring ball was my first time ever playing guard my whole life. And I think it was a good transition. And I think I feel pretty comfortable there right now.
Miles, this is a little bit of a different role for you from last year, right? A little different. How did you feel the first game in there?
I felt comfortable. When I was at Rutgers, I played outside receiver. So I felt comfortable. Last year, playing in the slot, it was kind of uncomfortable because I never played there. Reroutes from the linebackers and everything, but I was able to play fast today. Against Stanford, so that's all that matters.
What's the difference between the two? Can you explain a little bit?
It's more so of it's a lot of press, from the corners, which I'm really used to. Getting free releases. When you're in the slot, you're not allowed to get a free release up the field because you always have linebackers or a safety rolling down. So I was able to play faster.
Shane, you've heard from your coaches about how you guys as a unit can do a better job. How much do you guys talk among yourselves and sort of let each other know that you've got to step it up a little bit?
Well, it's hard to tell when we're out there on the field. When I'm going, I know what I'm doing. I know usually what the guy next to me happened on that play, but it's hard to say what happened at left tackle, what happened at left guard. So when I really get to sit back and watch the film for the first time Sunday morning, then you can kind of see, I'm like, oh, what does Coach Cush say to Ian Park on this play at left guard? And so I can learn through him. And then when we're on the field, we're just pretty much trying to stay as positive as possible. Some things go wrong. Sometimes there's a bad snap. So you can't do anything about it after it happens. So you just have to move on. So I'm just out there trying to get the guys to just whatever happened, we'll fix it later. But right now, we need to focus on this next play.
Any further questions?
Miles, on the throw that Clayton had to you, I think it was on third down in the fourth quarter to extend that drive, can you just talk me through the play? And how early did you realize that you were going to have single coverage?
Well, they were trying to take Christian away, and it left me single coverage. So, I just got an outside release, and Clayton just threw a perfect ball. He threw it off his back foot because of pressure. It was a great ball, and it was just great execution on that play.
Were you the primary option on that, or did he check off to you?
It was just he just saw it was just single high, and he just took a matchup there, and it was a big play, big down, third down. He just said, he just trusted me with the play, and he just went to me.
It's pretty ballsy for a freshman.
Yeah.
I imagine Saturday night you guys felt good about yourselves, right? We're happy.
Yes.
Then you came in Sunday for the film session. How did you react, and all of a sudden you're getting repped?
Well, what Coach Kush always says is it's never as good or as bad as you thought it was. So whether you thought you played great, then you're going to get taken down a couple notches. And you thought you played terrible, it's never going to be that bad. So that's kind of something that we always have a mindset going into. And then it's always, I think personally, I would always prefer Coach Kush to be more critical of us, just so we know what we have to do to be elite. Because if he just says like he said today, he could have came down and been like all happy, oh, we beat Stanford, yeah, rah rah rah. But he's only going to do that if he thinks that we can't do better. And that's not acceptable. And I don't think anyone on the O-line or any position group, Miles, will tell you that's not acceptable for anyone. And we always want to be better. And so if there's anything that I could have done better on that play, I want to know, just so I can make it muscle memory and it's right the next time.
Yeah, same thing. With myself, I need to play better in the kicking game as far as making better decisions as the punt returner. I need to make more plays back there as well, making more people miss. So I came in, I didn't have the best game either. And we're just trying to move forward and improve as a team.
And just to be clear, this was Sunday or Monday? All this criticism went on.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's criticism. It's just like expectation.
Okay. But when did you watch film and Fitz talk to you about?
The players watch it usually on Sunday, just the players, and then the coaches will watch it with us this morning, Monday morning.
Right.
So Fitz delivered his message this
Today.
morning to you,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
Stanford obviously is a sort of renowned defensive team, at least over the last couple years. How does your performance against what is usually a strong defense sort of give you confidence going into Eastern Illinois and beyond?
Yeah, well, what we talked about in our meeting today is that we found a way to win, and that's the most important thing, and we found a way to win against a really good football team. And so and like I said, 95% of the things that went wrong, at least on the offensive line, were tiny little things like stepping too wide on your first step or not having your eyes in the right place. Things that literally, it's not about being overpowered or being beat by someone. It's just about you making a mistake. And if we can fix that, let alone Eastern Illinois, which is a great opponent coming up, but it's just down the road in the Big Ten and everything. As long as we fix those little things, no one will be able to stop us.